Here we are at the start of the San Francisco Marathon. It's it's almost 6:10. And what they're doing is different than most races. They're starting groups off in waves. So the race actually started at 5:30 with the first wave, and I happened to be in the last wave. So that was wave number 6 and just went down there. There's the start. The starting corral for the last wave, number 8. We're almost set to go. They head down there. We got number 1 behind me. There's the Bay Bridge there. So our first destination is head towards Golden Gate Bridge.
Show of hands of anybody that's run 50 states.
Okay, here we go. They started, and another few minutes we'll be right up here at the start.
How many of you, California? Raise your hand. Wow! Good grief. How many of you are from outside of America? Auslanders. Yeah, welcome. I'll tell you, buongiorno, terve, Ohio gozaimasu. It doesn't matter how you say it. Guten Morgen. This is the race that runs in the city by the bay, and it is one of the world's premier international destination races. It's so wonderful outside of America running with us today.
Okay, here we go.
With us here today.
And we'll
Every
see
state in America represented here today. Every province in Canada.
Okay, mile 1.5, and we're at Fisherman's Wharf now. And things are looking pretty good so far. A little congested, but I think it'll lighten up. Okay, we're going up the first steep hill. There's Alcatraz over there. There's the hill. And close to Golden Gate. Okay, mile 3, and we're approaching Golden Gate. And we're doing about a 10-minute mile so far. Okay, mile 4.5, we're approaching the bridge. It'll take 5 miles to go over and come back over the bridge. And we're coming up on our first entertainment over here. Gate to go into the bridge. The other people who are coming back. I'm watching my friend Jim. We're at the peak of the bridge. It's almost 6.5 miles. See everybody behind me. Another shot of almost at the end of the bridge. Okay, almost a mile. 1 hour and 20 minutes going back over the bridge. Well, just came down off the bridge. Wasn't too bad, but just very congested. Now we got we're at 9.5. Okay, mile 10.5. We're coming into the city almost, leaving. So our next destination is Golden State Park, and so far 1 hour and 46 minutes at the 10.5, which is not too bad. Well, it's almost mile 13, and going through the neighborhoods where all the houses are all next to each other. And we're approaching the park. So halfway. Well, going through the park and just past the halfway mark at 2:15. So doing okay with all those hills and everything we did. That's not too bad. So maybe we'll have a 4:40 depending on this last half go. Okay, here I am at almost mile 14, and so we're going through the park. Pretty neat, huh? Hey man. Well, mile 16 and there's Sherry. That says mile 3, but it's only for the half milers. How's things going? Here's the sheriff patrolling with their horses. One of the famous heat, and I don't know if I passed Ashbury yet, but this is where it all was happening in the 60s. Past Ashbury yet?
What's that?
Did I pass Ashbury yet?
Ashbury? Down there?
Okay, here it is, the famous heat in Ashbury. Big times in the 60s. And we're at mile 19 and a half and doing okay. Mile 21, 3:36, so doing okay for a guy. A little bit of crowd here and a little bit more downhill. Guys, and down more of the crowd here.
Good job, good job.
And mile 21. And here's a nice drink people here. Good.
There you go, my dear. Ah! Woo!
Oops, isn't it?
Water, water.
Enthusiastic group. It's part of the boating stuff we're going by. And we got about half the people taking it all in. And here you guys. Well, we're at the last 2/10 of a mile, and here we go.
Okay, yeah, good job.
Strong finish right here. Of course, we're being joined by our very special guest, Mark Yasso from Runner's World Magazine. The chief running officer of Runner's World Magazine is taking up position out on the street. He's right out in front of the finish line as these runners come pouring in. Steve, you've got the names. Who we got finishing right now?
David Olson from Berkeley, California, and Eric Logie from Los Angeles.
By the light. By the light, ma'am. By the light. Eli!
Okay, there we got it. I had a 4:33 on mine, so maybe a couple minutes off. But that worked not too bad.